Thank you, Acting President. First of all, could I just open by expressing my profound appreciation to all the members who've participated in the debate for their thoughtful and heartfelt contributions. When I was reading my copy of the Dummy's Guide to Parliamentary Procedure, at this moment it said that this was an ideal opportunity for me to both capture the discussion but also to rebut the points of difference, and there seems to be a definite lack of rebuttals to be had. I would like to just note a couple of comments. Could I compliment Mr McIntosh, Mr Galea, Ms Emakora, Ms Watts and Ms Terpstra on their recognition of the changing role of cannabis, medicinal cannabis, the fact that it is expanding rapidly. I think currently we're running at about 5,000 new prescriptions by the TGA every month in Victoria alone. And quite clearly the law and a lot of workplace practice has not kept up with that. Could I also note the comments from Ms Crozier and Ms Herman, which struck to the question of the mindfulness of employers and the need to control questions of work cover costs and employer liability. And can I just note, and I hope provide some reassurance there, that to my mind, given the literally dozens of reinstatement applications that are currently before industrial tribunals as well as the federal court over these very questions, that some consideration as to what represents good practice and what represents fair practice with regard to medicinal cannabis will be in the benefits of workers and employers, and that will be reflected in long-term practical application. Could I also just note the comments both from Ms Terpstra and from Mr Limbrick about the conundrum here and the conundrum of weighing up on the one hand the rights of the relationship, the primacy of the relationship between the doctor and their patient, and on the other hand attempting to try and come to grips with this issue of the level of impairment and what that means practically on a day-to-day basis, and that will obviously be central to the committee. Can I note Ms Mansfield's valuable explanation, and certainly first time I've heard that linkage of pharmacology and politics, and maybe that gives a new meaning to the concept of polypharmacy. Like that one? Yes. Anyway, on that note, can I thank everyone concerned for the process, and I commend the motion to the House. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr Ettershank. All those in favour of Mr Ettershank's motion number 155, workplace drug testing and medicinal cannabis? Aye? Are there any noes? There seems to be an absence of noes, so that your motion is carried.